Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Friday Workout. Friday is the day when I'm on my own. Friday is the day when we do a workout from Zwift, one of the internal pre-written workouts that you can follow on Zwift. So we're going to do one today, and let me just bring up the screen and show you the one we're doing. Okay, so we are doing 4 times 1600 meters. Now, I haven't done this one since the 21st of July 2017, so it's well overdue. So we're going to do 4 times 1600 meters. You can see there's a little bit of green as a warm-up, and then we get into the first interval, then we've got a rest, second interval rest, third interval rest, fourth interval, and all intervals are just over 14 kilometers per hour. So not slow, but not breakneck speed, but bearing in mind that is 2k, isn't? No, it's not 2k at all. It's 1 mile. Where did I get 2k from? It's 1 mile each interval. So 14 kilometers an hour is a fair speed just to get the heart rate going, bring it back down again for the rest, and then bring it back up again 4 times. So let's get going with it. Let me just change my screen. Let's start that going. And let me just change my screen. So, oh no, I don't need to do that, do I? I can do it on the keyboard now. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. And I'll press workout and run. And I need to press my treadmill to get going. I'm using the MyRun Techno Gym again tonight. It's become the treadmill that is my favourite treadmill in the entire world, apart from when it has its little moments. I am going to try and look at Facebook chat, so I'll say hi if I get a chance. So already Jinxie and Tim are on board. Hello Jinxie and Tim. Let's get going then. So 10.6 kilometers. You can see up there it says 10.6 kilometers per hour warm up. I've just realised something actually. I'm just going to go back to my other screen for 1 second. Bear with me. Right, okay. Hold on 2 seconds. I've just got something to do. And if I don't do it, everything will look weird. Right. Now we can start off again. Sorry. Just a little technical issue there. And back to my screen there. And then we'll start some camera angles so you can have a view around. Hopefully that'll work. Thank you, M. McCarthy, for the ride on. I suppose I better start running, really, hadn't I? That might make sense. Okay, Jinxie. Jinxie says he can't stay long because he's got a school quiz night. Good luck. So we're going to do 1600 meters times 4. Or 4. That's 4 miles basically with some rest intervals. Let's get up to 10.8 now. It's an over 10 kilometer run. So it's not an insubstantial workout, is it? Thank you, Dave, for your ride on. Let's hope the treadmill doesn't crash. The thing is today though, if the treadmill does crash, it's not the end of the world because I'm not in a group run with loads of people, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you're jumping on board from one of the other groups, like Running the World or Zwift Fitness, hello to you guys. Thanks for joining us. And if you've got any questions, if you've never seen this before, I mean, you'll have seen Zwift before. Oh, there we go. There's the first problem. Treadmill crashes. But usually, okay, the thing is, it usually does it at the beginning of the run, once or twice, and then it's fine. So let's just have fingers crossed for me that it doesn't keep happening the whole run, because then we will have an issue. That's only happened once before a week or so ago, and it just kept crashing all the time. But usually it's just at the start of the run, and then it's fine. So we might have one more of them and then no more, or maybe even no more at all. So 11.2 kilometers an hour. Camera angles aren't happening, are they? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Can't worry too much about that now. Let's try this. No. No. Oh well. 11.5 kilometers an hour. So ramping up the speed a little bit. Tim's saying, what is the rest period? Tim, I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, hang on, it says cool down for... Oh no, it doesn't. 1600 metre warm up, 4 times 1600 metres, and then 800 metres cool down. But it doesn't say how long the rest period is in the middle. So we will find that out, won't we? Still a little bit away from my level 19 badge. So, where are we? We have done 0.82 of a kilometre. So we're halfway through the warm-up before we get to the first interval. We're back on Watopia tonight, our imaginary island. I'm feeling like this is going to be quite hard work tonight. My legs are feeling a little bit heavy. But let's not complain about that now. We're here, aren't we? And when you get out the door, when you go for your run, get it done. No complaints, no messing around. At least you've got out the door. Mario says that maybe it's a Zwift bug with the treadmill stopper. Yes, it is to do with Zwift, because when you have the treadmill on its own, not connected to Zwift, that doesn't happen. It's something to do with the firmware glitch. A firmware glitch between the treadmill and Zwift. And it will be sorted out. It is going to be sorted out, but just not... It hasn't been done yet. But apparently, the guys at my run, the guys at Techno Gym rather, have been looking at my videos, because I seem to be the only one who's capturing what's happening on video. So they're looking at my videos to work out what happens in the moments leading up to the crash. So hopefully they'll get a fix out soon. Okay, so our camera angles are now working. ...350 metres to go before we start our first interval. And I have a feeling this is going to hurt tonight, because 12.6 is taxing me already. So you're in for a treat tonight, folks. You are in for a treat of watching me crying like a baby before the end of this session. You see the little TV screen in front of me? That means I'm doing a workout session. Anyone else on Zwift who can see me, who passes me, can see that I'm doing a workout. And you can see in front of me there's a blue archway. And that blue archway is the beginning of my first interval. 1 mile at 14.5 kilometers per hour. So 90 meters, 80 meters, here we go. This is going to happen. Nothing we can do about it. It's getting closer and closer. We've got to do it. I can't go and have a cup of tea and a lie down just yet. Here we go. That's the sound. 14.5 for 1 mile. So, the idea with this is that we keep it steady, we breathe, we relax, we have our head up, shoulders down, moving forward, not side to side, keeping our toes pointing forward, getting as much oxygen into the lungs as we can. And when you realise you're going way too fast, try not to panic. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Chill out. Let's get this done. Going down into the tunnels under the water in a minute. Tim's asking if I chose this pace. No, it was the recommended pace that was set for me by Zwift. I just accepted it. Just going below the waterline now. You see the fish on the right? One kilometre to go. Gradually earning those XP points, creeping closer to level 19. Heart rate at 167. Okay, that is halfway in this interval. Laura says save my energy to the end of the interval. I want to keep an even energy level. Oh, you're telling me to stop talking, aren't you? Good plan. $500 meters to go. So I am going to open a window after this. Dolphins. $300 meters. So just 100 meters to go now. Should see the finish banner up ahead. There it is. So I'm going to slow down, right down and open a window. Only 400 meters rest. I'm just going to jump off and open a window. Bear with me. Okay. Just get the heart rate down again. So just think, mental strategy. After the next interval, I'll be halfway through. That's the way to look at it. You're tired now, but in a minute you'll be halfway through. Thanks, Wardle, for your ride on. And guys, if you're going to do this interval session, it will adjust to your pace. It won't set you off at 14.5k. It might be faster if you're faster, but it might well be slower. So don't panic if you're planning on doing any workouts in Zwift. It adjusts to your pace. And it knows that from previous runs that you've done, or by your own manual input. You can manually input your times for various distances. Tim says 400 meters or 3 minutes rest is quite generous. That's what I say to you. Okay, 100 meters and then we go again. Deep breaths, relax, remember your form, remember your posture, remember your breathing. Take it easy and relax in the early part of the run. Oh, we're going left. Good stuff. Okay. Here we go again. The pace is directly coming from the treadmill. There's no foot pod involved here. It's all the treadmill direct to Zwift. So what you see on Zwift is exactly what I see on the treadmill. Oh, apart from the fact that it isn't. Why am I not speeding up? Okay. Sorry, problems. I've just got to slow down and work out why. Oh no! Oh, that is a disaster. It might have to be foot pod. My phone has died. Right, I'm sorry, bear with me. That's not coming on, is it? Come on, phone. Oh no. Right, foot pod. Milestone foot pod is there. Right, I'm going to have to change to the milestone foot pod because my phone is not coming alive. So, pair, unpair. I have to wake the milestone up. There it is. Not the milestone, the stride, for goodness sake. And we'll get cadence from the stride as well. Press OK. Back. Right, hopefully this will work. So we're on the stride foot pod now because my phone died. The phone is the connection to the computer for the treadmill. And I thought it was charging on a battery charger, but it wasn't. So up we go again. Apologies for that. So my treadmill now says 14.5. Let's see what the stride says. Look at that, look at that. See, that proves how good this treadmill is. Because my treadmill is set at 14.5 and the stride is saying 14.5 there or thereabouts. Obviously it's a little bit more inaccurate because my foot is not as accurate as a computer. I'm staying at this pace. I'm not going to touch the treadmill. One kilometre to go of this interval. We have had a longer break, of course. Welcome along to Zwift running, by the way, if you've never seen it before. If you're new here, ask any questions in the Facebook chat. I'll try and answer them. But you're looking at a virtual world that makes treadmill running a whole lot more interesting. And I'm doing a workout session. I'm doing an interval session of 4 times 1600 meters. 4 miles, 4 mile reps, with a rest in between each. And I've got just under 800 meters to go in my second rep after a little technical issue. So we're breathing easy, trying to relax. Heart rate is at 170. Steps per minute, 182-ish. Trying to keep the arms pumping forward, head up, get oxygen into your lungs. One strand of running track left to go in this interval. .300 meters. Just keeping relaxed, trying to look as cool as my avatar. It's not happening, is it? You can actually see the finish banner, that blue splodge there, just up ahead, which is in 200 meters time. Lovely big moon there. Thanks Salim for the ride on. I think that's Mark. Is it Mark Saling? Zwift running is like a little running club. You get to know people. If you can't get out of the house, it's a great alternative. You can see I'm running up a hill, but I'm not feeling that here. The treadmill won't respond to that. It will in future, but not at the moment. Okay, so we can relax for 400 meters. So you can see, like the treadmill would be instantaneous when you press up and down on the speed. The stride takes a little while to respond, a little while longer to get up to where you've set it. Mine is on 9.9 at the moment. So the stride is kind of hovering thereabouts now. Malcolm says keep pushing, Stephen. Yeah, I will. Halfway there now, so 2 more of those to go. That was easy, wasn't it? Easy. We can do that again, can't we? Yeah, no problem. Just be confident. Use your interval, use your rest period to bring your heart rate down and relax, and not talk like me. Okay, here we go again. $50 meters to go to the start of the next one. Heart rate's down at 151. One more mile to run before our next rest. Let's go again. Treadmill says 14 and a half. Yes, park run tomorrow, hopefully, with my little boy. So just using my leg stride to try and relax. Trying to make my leg stride longer. See, 176 steps per minute. As I get more tired, that will increase as my stride gets shorter. Heading up into the mountains. Heart rate already back up to 170. We've been running for almost half an hour and we've done 6 kilometres, which is just about 4 miles. Not quite 4 miles. That counter doesn't half go down slow when you're tired. Okay, 1 kilometre to go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Still keeping the leg length long. Stride length long. Halfway through now. Stan says this is a fun workout. I think he's being sarcastic. Tim says my rest period is about 2 minutes. Thanks Morwood for the ride on. "500 metres to go." Definitely feeling it now. 175 heart rate. Just one strand of running track. That's 7 kilometers in 34 minutes. Thanks, Krista, for the ride on. Steps per minute has increased as I'm getting tireder. Mental strength, just relax and know that you can do it. There's the finish, and then we get a rest. And then we've only got to do it one more time. We've done 3, we can do one more. Oh. Okay, 400 meters rest. So we need to get the heart rate down. So I'm just not going to talk for a few minutes. My treadmill is set to 9.9. Stride's doing pretty well though, can't complain. Use your recovery, guys. Use that recovery time to get your heart rate down. Just recover and relax. If you need to go slower, then just go slower. I would rather do the intervals at their set pace and have a slower recovery than not manage the interval. So that would be my advice. If you're tired, use the recovery time and go a bit slower, and then do the interval at the set pace. Here we go, this is the last time now. One more interval to go. 1600 meters, 4 times round the running track. I can't feel the hills, by the way. Really tired. Trying to keep the steps as long as I can. Only 1k left. Just 1 kilometre to do. 4 minutes, hard work. Heart rate 176. Arms swinging forward, not side to side. Head up. We're going to do this. Halfway through this interval now. Another 10 points closer, 19. Level 19. We're getting there, we're getting there. Heart rate slowly creeping up. Jenberg says right on, thank you. Just trying to stay relaxed. 500 metres to go. Half a kilometre. It's hurting, guys. 178. Both of them 178. It's 200 metres now. Thanks, Stan, for the ride on. Just bumped it up a bit for the end. There's the banner. That's it, guys. Oh, that killed me. Hard work. 44 minutes. And now we've got a little cool down. We're getting into the snow. Running up the mountain. Other side of this tunnel is snow. Stan says great job on the Facebook Messenger. Thanks, Stan. So let's just get that heart rate down. Just start to relax a bit now. I've only got 1 star out of 3 though. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? So at the bottom there you can see a shaded area of grey. That's the pace for that interval, and my heart rate gradually rising in a red line there. If you're wondering, this is not Alpe d'Huez, by the way. This is the old mountain climb. Alpe de Zwift, I should say. And if you look in the top right of the Zwift screen, you can see the elevation profile on the map. 6% at the moment. Like I say, that's not reflected in my running. I would have to manually alter the treadmill to do that. There we are. Down to 9. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? Lovely view. This is what makes Zwift so much more entertaining when you're having to do cycle training. Oh, what? Back up to 11.7 kilometers an hour? No, that can't be right, surely. Really? All right. Why is it saying that, I wonder? Is that right? I would have thought you just slow down. That's a bit strange, that is. Do what it asks, so I get my stars at the end. Oh, look how close I am to level 19. Oh, I've got to do level 19 now, haven't I? 10.5, so right. New goal, guys. New goal is to get to level 19 before the end of the session. Look at that, look how close we are. The orange line is right on the end there. I must have got a big prize for completing that workout. I mean, when I finish the whole workout, maybe I will get level 19. So stay with me to see what the prize is for level 19, because I am going to do it. There's no way I'm going to be that close and not go to level 19. That'd be awesome if we finish the workout, get 3 stars and loads of points, and we go up to 19. That'd be great. What a good evening's work that'd be. So to get your stars, you see on the left hand side there, each section of the workout has stars attached to it. So I've got 2 stars. I need my 3rd one, which is the cool down section. So I need to stick to the instructions of the cool down section to get my stars. It's not imperative. Like I say, if you're tired and you need to go slower in the rest period, I would advise that you do that rather than worry about the gaming section of Zwift and just concentrate on your training and your recovery. Yeah, Stan says that this is one of his favourite workouts on the track, and he likes how it hurts at the end. It really does, doesn't it? Because it's a long the interval, by comparison to normal length intervals, that interval is a long interval, a mile rep. When you're doing intervals, that's about as long as it gets. You know, you might do kilometre reps or 800 metre reps or 400 metres, or like just run for a minute and then rest for a minute, or run between lampposts, sprint between lampposts. So a mile rep is a long old rep, and 4 of them is enough to really hurt. If you do them at a decent pace that tests you. There's no point in doing an interval workout or any kind of workout that doesn't test you. If you finish your workout and you don't feel tired and you haven't raised your heart rate, then you're not making any gains. You only make gains by pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, beyond your limits. You've got to finish the session feeling shattered. Okay, so let's just stop. So we've done the workout, but we're not at level 19 yet, so we need to carry on running. So let's start the treadmill again. Now, any of you who were here at the beginning and you saw as I warmed up, the treadmill died on me. So it hasn't happened again, has it? So it's lasted the whole of that session and it didn't crash again. Oh well, no, the treadmill didn't crash, but of course my phone died, didn't it? Right, let's get to level 19. Just chill out. We don't need to go fast. This is still recovery. It might happen now, actually. It might happen at 10.5 kilometres. If not, we'll go to 10.75. And if not, 11 kilometres. But we will make it happen. Here we go. There we are, level 19. Hey! I've unlocked green shoes. Green shoes. Should we go and have a look at them? Oh, Ingrid says she's going to do that session. What, you're going to do the 1600 metre session? Excellent. It is cold up here. Look at the snow. Look at the snow. That's beautiful. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a look at what we've won. So we go to customise and we go down to shoes, and it's got a little star there. Look, 1. So those are my new green Zwift shoes. Well, they're all right, aren't they? But I think I will stick with my Hockers, to be honest. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen Zwift before, we have a totally customisable avatar. Socks, shorts, shirts, glasses, and you can even get beards and headwear. And I'm dripping all over my keyboard, and it's going to die on me. Oh no, I didn't want the green top either. Where are we? That one. Okay, done. And so we press end run. Okay. And there we are. Zwift run, 4 times 1600 metres speed work done. Save and exit to Strava. And that is it. Bear with me. Right, so as well as heart rate and as well as pace, the other way that you can tell how hard somebody has worked is the colour of their face and the amount of sweat coming off them when they finish the workout. Although granted, I am in a shed which hasn't got a lot of ventilation, so I am possibly likely to sweat a little more than you might expect, but that was a good workout. That was a good workout. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Enjoyed that. Good stuff. Do remember, we've got Run in the Park, 9 o'clock tomorrow, and then a special on Sunday. 9 o'clock in the morning UK time, midday UK time, and I think 3 p.m. UK time, we are paying tribute to a guy who died in the London Marathon. A guy called Matt. He was a little bit well known in the UK because he appeared on a programme called MasterChef. So a lot of people knew who he was. And he was running the London Marathon. He was on for a good time. He was a sub-3 marathon runner, sub-3 hours. And he collapsed and died at the London Marathon on Sunday. So our condolences to him and his family. And we are paying tribute by running the 3.7 miles that Matt didn't complete on Sunday. He ran 22 miles, didn't quite make it to the end. We're going to run those 3.7 miles for him. It's called Finish for Matt. It's at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning UK time, midday UK time Sunday morning, and 3 p.m. UK time Sunday afternoon. You can join us for that. That would be fantastic. Please put your name down in the Zwift companion app. We'd love to have you there, and see you at 7:30 on Monday for Monday Run Club. That's it, guys. Take care. Thanks for joining us. See you again. Bye-bye.